Hey guys, long time no see. Rob from Flint State Bushcraft here. The first thing you're going to notice is that I'm outside. Well, what am I doing out here? We're going to play with fire and we're going to boil some chaga tea. Stay with me. So today I'm going to practice with my flint and steel. It's been a really long time since I had one. It used to be a source of frustration, so I stopped messing with it. And then I lost it, and then I went and I bought a new one. So I think we're going to play with that a little bit today. I don't need a warming fire. It's super warm. I'm wearing this long sleeve and I'm sweating, but it's getting kind of buggy out here, and I'm kind of worried about ticks. Ticks are outrageous already, you know. So let me get my tinder bag. Made me a wax canvas tinder bag the other day. I'm not really happy with it, but I know what I did wrong and I can improve the next time. So here's my striker. I don't know if you can see that or not, but this is my little striker. Here's my piece of flint. Secret to this thing, if you don't know, if you've never really tried one, is you gotta keep the edges sharp. So you need some kind of bopper or something, you know, one of those flint napping boppers that you keep the edges sharp to bust them off. Because if not, once you get blunt ends, you are not going to get a spark off this thing. So we have some char cloth in here. I have some jute that's already tore up. Get a piece of char cloth. Set this on top of my flint. Up a little bit more. You really want a fist size tinder bundle. This should do. I've started fires with less than this, and I've got some twigs and stuff, and I've got a semi feather stick over there and some other stuff. Like I said, I don't need a big blazing fire. I'm just going to boil some water and throw some chunks of chaga in there that we collected at the Flint State Bushcraft campout meet and greet back in March. Boil it up, have me some chaga tea. So I'm just getting mobility back. I mean, you know, doctor took me off my feet a while, and then I was on crutches, and then he told me I had to start walking on my crutches to build my strength. And I have yet to go to physical therapy, and I will be doing that here soon to get my range of motion and my strength back up, because you know, I don't have a lot. He doesn't want me doing any camping right now, and he really doesn't want me carrying my pack on my back. So within the next couple weeks, I'm going to defy his orders, and I am going to go camping, because I can't stay out of the woods. So a lot of people's source of frustration is they get the char cloth too close to the edge and it starts breaking up. And then they get frustrated because it won't catch a spark. So you want it close enough to catch a spark, but you do not want it hanging over the edge, because all you do is just bust up your char cloth. And that's, through experience, that was one of my frustrations too. So let's give this a couple blows, see if we can't catch a spark, and then we'll go from there. Catching the edge, but it's not strong. Oh, there is one there. I lost it. There we go. Let me get that in my tinder bundle. There we go. There we go. careful because everything has been wet. It was raining this morning as well, so be patient with this one and see where we go. While that's heating up, oh, must have busted my knuckle. So what have I been doing? Well, sitting around, doing a lot of sitting around, getting cabin fever, getting frustrated. I went to the doctor the other day and asked him about what I could do and what I couldn't do, and he told me I can shed the crutches, and I told him that I've pretty much done that already. And just told me I had to take it easy. Prescribed physical therapy for me, so I'll be doing that for a few weeks to get my range of motion and my strength built up back in my legs. I'm still having lower back issues, which maybe after we do some physical therapy, that might not be an issue after a while. Strengthen up my abdominals, my core muscles, and then, you know, maybe that'll help the lower back. That's my theory anyway. Get my Chaga out of my bag and stick it in there so when that water starts to boil. Where the heck did I put it? There it is. I did get a new axe too, by the way. It's Council Tools 2-pound Hudson Bay axe. It's not bad so far. I mean, I can't really use it very much because I've been, you know, on physical restrictions and everything. It's not too bad. I sharpened it up just a tiny bit. I'll probably do more. I don't really like the painted coating on it. I may or may not remove that. We'll see if it starts to wear off with use. But it's not too bad. Not too bad. I've heard good things about them. And I like the Hudson's Bay profile on the axe, so that's why I got it. Plus it wasn't too expensive either. Everybody would like to have a Holtzbrook or Gransfors, but I like the Council Tools. for what I do, I don't need to spend that much for an axe. Plus, I like to keep it on a budget, as we all know. Got another little goodie coming too. Ordered, and that should be here this week sometime. It was on back order for quite a while. Got some wet wood. Getting kind of smoky. Yeah, we got this chaga when we went up to Cadillac this March for the Minton State Bushcraft meet and greet. Chris from Michigan Wildfire, he went on a hike and he found a bunch of chaga, and he gave me a bunch. Whew. So made some chaga tea the other night, and decided I was going to make a little bigger pot today. Let everybody else try some. As I mentioned, within the next couple of weeks, probably 2 weeks or so, I'm probably going to be looking to go do a little camping. Maybe I'll get a hold of my woodsman and see if he wants to go. You always have people that say they're willing to go, but then when it comes time to do it, they don't actually want to go. Especially in the winter. So I don't know if I updated you guys or not. I may have in my last video, but my orthopedic surgeon said that there's a lot of damage in my hip that they had to take care of, a lot more than what he expected and what showed up on the MRI. And he told me, he said, you know, had I not let it go any longer, it would be a full hip replacement. But the funny thing is, all the nurses and everything were laughing when they found out about all the work that I had done. They're like, why did they do all that? Why didn't they just do a full hip replacement? But the answer to that question was because I'm only 45. Had I been 50 or 55, he said that he would have definitely done the full hip replacement. That would have put me down for about a year from what I understand. Full recovery for this is going to take 3 to 4 months. And I think I'm losing my fire here. Birch bark. know, earlier this year I was telling you about going to Campcraft and stuff for some training with Jason Hunt down there. And it looks like I'm going to have to put that off for a little while longer too until I'm fully healed. You know, and there's still a lot I can't do. And talking with friends about going down there and everything. See, it's a little bit more demanding than what you would think it was. So I'm gonna have to put that off for a little while until I know for a fact that I'm fully healed. I don't want to get into a situation where I get out there and I hurt myself or something. Just don't want to do it. Just don't want to do it. Plus I've set some other goals too that I need to achieve before I can do that. Yeah, I seem to have bulked up to about 220. It's not a normal weight for me. And I got to shed some of these pounds. You're not used to carrying that much weight. It does put a burden on your bones and your heart health and everything else. So, been trying to diet. Everybody's doing the keto thing, but man, I read about the keto diet, ketogenic diet, and I just don't think I could do it, man. I mean, maybe it's a lack of willpower or whatever, but there's things in that diet that I just love to eat, and I just don't see me doing without it. We'll have to see what transpires. Check on this here. It's getting hot. Definitely getting hot. Not quite boiling though. Got a nice coffee color going on though. I'm gonna sit here and watch water boil, and I guess bring you back when the tea's done. There we go. You got her started on the rolling boil now. Won't be long. Let her boil up for a couple minutes. Well, I'm about to take this off the fire and let it cool down. Extinguish my fire, pack up my stuff, and I'm going to head back to the house. I appreciate you guys sticking with me while I've been down. All the well wishes and private messages and things. I appreciate that a lot. You know, and I hope that the videos that come will be a little bit more exciting. I know this was a little bit slower paced, but thanks for watching. And once again, get outside.